Most of the present generation learned to drink, and most of the present-day bartenders learned their profession during the past 37 years. This was written in 1940-something, so that means it's the past way long ago. The first 14 years of that period were devoted to famous experiment noble in purpose, and the remaining years have not yet been sufficient to erase wholly the ignoble effects of that era. During Prohibition, the overwhelming majority of available liquor consisted of bathtub gin and scotch, just off the boat, in quotes. So unutterably vile were these synthetic concoctions that the primary objection in mixing a cocktail became the addition of a sufficient amount of sweetened, highly flavored, and otherwise emollient and antiemetic ingredients. By the way, I don't know what any of these words mean. Cream, honey, caro, camphor juices, etc. To make it reasonably possible to swallow the resultant concoction, and at the same time to retain a sufficient content of renatured alcohol to ensure ultimate inebriety, inebriated. Just how much dilution of the gin bottle contents might be necessary to accomplish this supposedly salutary result depended largely on the intestinal fortitude and the esophageal callosity of the particular individual involved. However, only the most rugged Spartan with at least 10 years of vigorous prohibition training could be expected to survive, or indeed to get down, a drink containing as much as 50% of the gin, whiskey, brandy, or what have you of those days. Small wonder then that this period gave birth to such pernicious recipes as the Alexander, the Orange Blossom, or the Bee's Knees. That's the one we're doing today. And it is only by regarding them as more or less logical, albeit regrettable aftermath of Prohibition influence that one can account for the many ridiculous formulas still found in the average book of cocktail recipes. So, the Bee's Knees. I'm excited about it because I like bees. So this one involves honey and gin, and we're going to use this honey because it's local honey, and you should always go local with honey. Since this involves honey, I'm not going to use ice until the end, until the honey's mixed in, because if you put honey on ice, it will solidify. It'll be nice and cool later. We have 1 part honey. Ooh, this is sketchy. Tell it's very thick. Hopefully the lemon juice part will help dissolve it. Some fresh lemons today. Alright, so we got 2 parts of this. Eight parts of gin. As always, we're using Aviation Gin. It's the only gin that I will ever use. Halfway there. So I'm going to shake this up and then add ice and shake it up some more. Alright, Bee's Knees, baby. It's very, yeah, it turned into a, what do you call that, like where it's all cloudy?
Opaque.
Cloudy, opaque. Opaque. Alright, we're giving this a shot.
I saw smoke out the window.
Yeah, it's good.
This is quite good.
It actually turned out really nice.
Yeah, very refreshing.
That, the honey and lemon. If you have the wrong kind of gin, I think it would really mess things up, but for a hot summer day, can't go wrong with the Bee's Knees. That's why they call it that. Heck.